Hello everyone, my name is Mariana and welcome to my channel. So this is an intro video to this channel. This is my new channel. I've been wanting to make a channel like this for a long time and I'm finally doing it. And I'm actually really super excited. If you could see my setup right now, how my filming setup in the corner in the back of my room right now, you would say it's pretty fucking crazy, pretty noob. It's a noob setup. I don't have a tripod, I don't have a normal camera right now, I'm using my phone, but that's okay. We do what we gotta do to make content. Before hopping into this video, my friend and my sister, it's actually my dad's birthday, so I only got a few hours to film this and get it right before we go play mini golf or whatever we're going to do tonight. But they went shopping last night after picking up my sister from work, and they got some pop and they got Dr. Pepper Blackberry. I love Dr. Pepper, but I've never had this, so we're gonna try it together before hopping into this video. It smells like grape soda. It smells like grape soda. That is actually not bad at all. Honestly, it's not bad at all. I actually like that. If you're wondering what's behind me, before we hop in, I went to my first in-person SmackDown WWE match this year, or this past year, and I got a belt. Yeah, super cool. I want to put it up on the wall. But right now, I'm not gonna do that, so I'm just gonna throw it on my bed. My name is Mariana. So if you want to call me Mariana, you can. This channel is called Phantom. Now, the reason why I decided to name this channel Phantom, honestly, I don't know. It just popped into my head last night, laying in bed, because I knew I wanted to film this video today, and I've been wanting to film and make this channel and this video for a long time. So I've been thinking about new channel names, and I was like, what about Phantom? Because we're gonna be talking about so many different things on this channel. Why the hell not? So here we are. So you can either call me Mariana, which is my real name, or Phantom. You can call me Phantom if you want. Whatever y'all want. I don't really care, honestly. I'm 20 years old. I know it doesn't look like it, especially by my hoodie. This is the only hoodie that I have accessible right next to me. So I threw it on. I'm 20 years old, my name is Mariana, or Phantom, whatever you decide to call me. I'm from Minnesota. It is February right now, and it is freezing cold. It is snowing. It's not actually snowing, but there is snow on the ground. I think once it gets warmer outside, and summer and spring comes around the corner, I'll film a few videos outside. I don't know what yet, but I just know I'll be filming a little bit outside. This channel I've been wanting to make for a long time, like I said before, and the topics that I want to talk about on this channel go from normal to skyrocket like crazy. I want to talk about dramas, which that means like TikTok drama, YouTube drama, whatever type of drama I can find. I want to talk about it. True crime. I do really enjoy true crime YouTube videos. I don't really know why, I just do. So maybe I'll throw some of those types of videos in here once in a while. Paranormal stuff? I don't really know. I wrote this script and it's so honestly awkward to read off of a script. Well, you're in front of the camera. I don't know how people do it. It's hard. Commentary videos do it a lot. But they're not in front of the camera. They're behind the camera, doing the commentary. But it's hard for me to read what I wrote and talk to you directly. So I'm just gonna talk and take a few things off of here. Also, the lighting, I know, it's shitty, but work with me, okay? I'm doing my best here. Doing my best. If you hear noises in the background, I do live at home. And there's like 6 million people home right now. But they're all pretty chill and being quiet. So that's why I took the time to film this. I do have a girlfriend. I have a beautiful girlfriend. We've been together for almost 3 years now. We were actually high school sweethearts, which is actually crazy. Her birthday is soon, which I think we're going out of town, which I don't know where yet. We also have a cat. Now, this cat can be a whole story time and with himself, but it's just crazy. There was a time where we thought he was a girl, and then we finally found out that he was a boy. We took him to the vet, and they were like, yeah, he's a girl. He has some type of condition where his balls never dropped, and his wee-wee is inverted, so, I don't know what's going on with him, okay? He's cool. He's not crazy sick or anything. He's just... You know, he's special in his own way. We mostly call him Kitty. He likes to be called Kitty. He responds to Kitty, and he really enjoys that name. He's also a fucking big bag. I swear to God, he's a big bag. Whenever we get food or we cook dinner and he's sleeping in one of his hiding spots and he'll hear a bag move or he'll smell food, he'll come out of his hiding spot and come sit and bake like a puppy. There's been so many times where he has taken his grubby little paws and snuck in food off of our plates. It's insane. He's a big bag. Now, with the topics that I want to talk about on this channel, drama, true crime, paranormal stuff, conspiracy theories, there will also be some videos where I will just sit and talk about whatever I want. Just like this video. I'm sitting and talking about random shit that has to do with me, and I hope you enjoy it. But sometimes there'll just be videos where I'll just sit down and record and talk about whatever I want, honestly. I feel like there hasn't been content on YouTube like this for a long time. It's hard to find a channel like that where they make whatever they want. They always follow trends or stick to one thing they're known about. It's just like it's just like I get it, like I understand, like I'm digging into the true crime and drama content myself, but I'm also putting in other content within that content. But I just, for my channel, for myself, I've always wanted to do videos like this and videos like that, so I'm doing that, and hopefully it takes off and hopefully people enjoy it. It's just a matter of time and staying consistent, honestly. Now, I don't know if I look like the person to play video games, or maybe play video games, but not the video games that you might think of. I play Minecraft a lot. You know those fucking Minecraft phases that you get into and you really get into it for like 3 weeks and then you fall off and it's boring? I'm in that 3-week phase right now. I also get into those phases with Sims. I also play WWE 2K24, whatever. The newest one, the old one, whatever. I do play those sometimes. I'll play racing games with my dad or my sister sometimes. I'll play whatever, honestly. If it doesn't sound appealing to me, I won't play it. I'm sorry. I've been on, not been on YouTube, but I've been on YouTube, you know what I mean, for a long time. I had a Fire Kindle when I was little, if you know, you know, and I had full access to the internet at 10 years old. So, if you know, you also know. But with YouTube, I watched so much different content. So many varieties of different content. Just like everybody else, and don't lie and say that you didn't. Just like everybody else, I watched now controversial YouTubers. Everybody did growing up. So don't say that you didn't, because I know you did. You know, I watched one of the biggest controversy YouTube trends that's been going on for years now, family vloggers.
And then you're gonna lose the privilege to eat dinner. I bet you wish I can wait for 7 months and then you give it back with the...
I did, you know, I was a kid, and I gravitated towards it. I don't know why, but I did. And I watched them every once in a while. And my favorite, that I sometimes check in on still. All the others, I said, fuck it. Bye. Unsubscribing as I've gotten older. But there's one that stuck around forever. That they're so wholesome and I love them. And I just, sometimes, every couple months, I'll just watch a video and check in. Like, great. They're still wholesome and awesome. But, you know, I was one of those kids that, like, fell into family vlogger YouTube channels, and I did watch them. But I also fucking watched Smosh.
Until you got a job. We can always kill him. No, he's my cousin. My mom would be pissed.
My brother, he was in middle school when Smosh really popped off. And, I watched Smosh. I watched Gabby Hanna.
If any of you dare to go find and hate on my baby sister, I will literally find and murder you.
Which, she's fucking crazy now. But I also watched Liza Koshy.
How old are you? It keeps changing.
I watched David Dobrik. All these other people. I watched fucking Shane Dawson. You know what I mean? We all watched them. We all watched them. Well, if you were on YouTube as a kid or as a teenager, whatever. Well, these people were relevant and popular. You watched them. I don't care what you say now. You don't have to watch them now to watch them back in the day. You did. Because I did. And I know everybody else did too. You know, the OG Minecraft YouTubers. Even as a kid, sometimes I didn't like most of them. But the ones that I did like and I did watch was Ice Cupquake.
What? Daddy calls these sexy.
LD, Shadow Lady, whatever it was.
I am huge. All these little trees are getting in my way.
One that I really didn't like for some reason was Stampy.
I already pretended to throw it. You gotta be
I believe his name was. I thought he was annoying, even as a kid. I don't know why. I didn't enjoy his content. But you know, Minecraft YouTubers I watched. Fucking Kids React. Everybody watched them. Everybody watched these channels. And I feel like sometimes, either on YouTube or TikTok, people would be like, oh, these people are so controversial. They're so blah, blah, blah. I can't believe y'all watched them as a kid. If you were on the internet and if you were on YouTube back then, you watched them. I'm sorry. But I know you did because everybody did. I don't care who you are. I know you did because everybody did. I did. My sister did. My brothers probably did. Fucking... Man, I don't even remember half the YouTubers that I used to watch as a kid. The people that I watch now are so different from the people that I watched as a kid. You know what I mean? Now I watch fucking Sam and Colby.
Makes the same market.
favorite YouTubers. True crime documentary content. Stephanie Sue.
He said it's the first time in my life. I'm 30 years old. I debuted for 13 years and I've never seen this shit before.
Fucking Call Me Chris with her true crime videos.
The rise in popularity makes us look back and wonder why they have existed at all.
And so many others that I can't even remember the names because I suck at fucking remembering names. The content that I watch now is so different. In such a different realm of content from what I watched as a kid. And I know everybody else is too, but sometimes you want to go back and you want to check up on your old favorite YouTubers, whether that be Audi Shadow Lady, IS Cupquake, Smosh. These past 2 years, I do all the time. Sometimes I was in a big hole of watching Smosh non-stop. Every single video that they posted, I would watch it. I waited. I knew what times they posted. I knew what videos were coming. And this was just like a year or two ago. I was religiously watching Smosh non-stop. For one, Smosh is fucking amazing. For two, it's hilarious. For three, it's just fun. I love their content. Now, have I kind of crawled out of that hole of watching them every single day again? Yes. But will I probably fall back into that hole? Yes, probably, because I love Smosh. Right now, I'm kind of in like a Sam and Colby hole. Like, whether it's shows, music, movies, YouTube, hobbies, we all get into those holes where we feel like we want to do this 24/7. Whether that be painting, drawing, video games, movies, YouTubers, TV shows, whatever it is, we fall into those holes and we want to do it religiously. Right now, I feel like I need to go to fucking Target and buy 16 fucking canvases and paint. Just paint. I'm on paint TikTok right now. I have fallen deep into the painting hole.
You have no idea what kind of hell I can do.
All right, and now your broken record, okay? Been there 2 weeks, man. What do you?
Right now. And I just feel like I want to paint 24/7. Like, even the old, like, salad fingers, you know what I mean?
I like rusty spoons. I like to touch them. The feeling of rust against my salad fingers is almost orgasmic.
We all watched this content as a kid, and we all loved it. We all thought it was hilarious. There's just so much I can't even remember, honestly. I would have to go back and look up shit. But I would. I just don't have my laptop right now. I left it with my girlfriend for her to do schoolwork. I graduated high school a year ago now. That was crazy. Towards the end, I was just like, fuck this. I don't want to do this no more. You know what I mean? I was 18. I didn't go to 11th grade because for one, it was the pandemic. For two, I didn't do online school because there was just so much going on in my personal life. I was just like, I can't. I totally skipped 11th grade and I had to redo. I was almost a super senior. Because my original 17-year-old senior year was my 11th year. And my 18th year was my 12th year. And I was this close to being a super senior. But luckily, the last couple months of school, I buckled down. I wasn't really going in person, but I had homework and I had shit to do at home. And I had my Chromebook. And I bunkered down and I got it done and I fucking graduated. So, but I didn't talk to anybody in school. I never really talked to anybody in school, honestly. For as far as I could remember, I never really talked to people in school, which I didn't really care to. My last year of school, it was just like, I don't care. Honestly, I was just like, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. This is wasting my time at this point. Especially those last couple months, and I'm like, fuck making friends. My last year of school, I was just like, fuck school. Fuck everybody in it. Fuck the teachers, even though they helped me. Some of them did. I was just like, fuck all of this. I'm so done with all of it. I don't care. I was homeschooled from 2nd to the end of 7th grade, 6th grade. The end of 6th grade, I was homeschooled. And also, I was in SPED. I was in SPED classes in kindergarten, not kindergarten, in elementary school and middle school and high school I was in SPED classes. So in high school, my teacher was just like, okay, so you have to write a paper. I'm like, okay, I can do that. I like writing. I write in notebooks all the time. I just write whatever I want, random shit. And she was like, okay, what do you want to write about? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. She was like, well, you are really into history and your culture, which if you can't tell, probably can't. I am Irish, French Canadian, Hispanic, and Native. A whole bunch of shit, okay? Can't tell. Sorry, can't tell, but I am. And she was like, you're really into history and you like learning about your culture. So why don't you do a paper? And I was like, what about? I don't fucking know what's write a paper about. What? So she was like, why don't you write a paper about Crazy Horse? If you don't know, this is Crazy Horse. I've been in that museum and monument before. It's really cool. And I was like, okay, I can do that. I wrote a 5-page fucking essay. It almost took me 2 fucking weeks of doing research and all this other shit. And all my teachers knew I was doing it. And everybody knew how I was doing it. The teacher that told me to do this knew how I was getting this information and these facts and all this other shit. Knew where I was getting the information. And she was like, oh, you can't do that. You can't. And I probably should have known. Probably it's fucking common sense, but I feel like everybody in school has done this either once or twice before. Don't mind saying that you haven't. But I wrote a whole 5-page paper and I couldn't turn it in because it was copyright. I went on to fucking Wikipedia, so many different fucking websites doing research and just writing down what I read. And yes, of course I did put my own shit in there, here and there, but I did write a good amount of it off of Wikipedia, but you can't lie and say that you haven't. And she was like, you can't turn this in. And I was like, I just spent 2 weeks on this. What do you mean I can't turn it in? I was like, this is half of my fucking credit. This is half of my credit to graduate. She was like, it's copyright. You can't use it. I'm like, where's it going? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. It's high school. Where else is this going? I'm not applying to colleges. Not doing all that other shit. Where is this going besides you? And maybe one other teacher. I just got so pissed off at that point. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not writing no more papers. Okay? I literally said, I'm not writing another paper. Give me something else to do to earn my credit. And I had to write a paper about a book. But I graduated. And I got that shit done. Thankfully. I grew up listening to a lot of different music. My dad made music back in the day. My brother makes music. Hip-hop and rap has always been in my household. Ever since I was little. It's always been in my household. It's always been listened to, played, made, just everywhere in my life, honestly. And so, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me. I'm a really big, old school, like 90s late 80s, early 2000s rap, hip-hop fan. Ones that I've listened to forever, and I've kind of branched off as I've gotten older to people that I listen to now. I listen to a lot of Tupac, Eminem, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, NWA, Ice Cube, fucking Russ, which me and my girlfriend went to a Russ concert last year for her birthday. It was so fucking fun. Mac Miller, sometimes. My girlfriend listens to a lot of SZA and stuff like that, so I've also kind of listened to that. So my music taste can go far if I let it. But I've always kind of stuck and stood in one place when it comes to music. But I've, as I said before, branched off. You know what I mean? My brother makes music. Love his music. One of his biggest fucking fans. Okay? He actually gave me this necklace almost 5 years ago now. But he makes music, and I'm one of his biggest fucking supporters and fans. I watch a lot of paranormal shit sometimes. Like I said, Sam and Colby. I grew up with my mom and my sister watching Ghost Adventures and shit like that. Like Ghost Inside My Child and fucking celebrities, ghost stories and shit like that. And so every once in a while, me and my mom will still watch Ghost Adventures, or I'll watch it by myself. Or even last night, I watched like 3 Sam and Colby videos while I was painting and laying down in bed. I do believe in ghosts. I've seen a good amount of shit, honestly, which I'll probably make a longer video about later on. I also grew up watching a lot of horror movies, like Friday the 13th, Halloween, the Halloween movies, Chucky, the Conjuring movies, all that shit I watched growing up. And me and my siblings started watching those movies at a really young age. My dad showed them to us when we were like 5. But he also, this is the thing that people don't understand and they don't do. A 5-year-old, yes, can watch those types of movies, but you have to show them how it's made afterwards. My dad had the director's cut of almost every fucking movie that we owned, and so he had behind the scenes of like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween and Chucky and all that shit. And we watched the movies and were scared, but then he would turn on the behind the scenes, like 30-minute movie type of thing. And we were like, oh, okay. So it's all just like pretend. It's kind of like Halloween in like one big franchise, basically. And so we're like, oh, okay, cool. But it was also still scary because we were kids. You know what I mean? So like, I don't understand people who wait until their kids are like 10 or 11 years old or 13 to watch their first horror movie. I don't understand that. It's just kind of weird. You know what I mean? Growing up like that and then like having cousins that has never seen a horror movie until they were like 13. It's just like, I don't get it. But I guess like different parenting, I get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Some of my favorite movies are Stand By Me. Stand By Me is one of my favorites. It's one of my grandma's favorites. We always watched it growing up. Forrest Gump, also one of my grandma's favorite movies. What are some others? I really enjoy Good Will Hunting, and I also really enjoy The Notebook. And now, I know that might sound cheesy, like, oh my god, you enjoy The Notebook? Yes, I do enjoy the fucking Notebook, okay? I do. I really do. I grew up in a house where football and basketball was always on, you know what I mean? My dad and my brothers really enjoy it. My brother used to play football and basketball in middle school until he broke his thumb and his wrist. And he was like, no, I can't do this no more. And wrestling. Wrestling has always been one of those things where, like, when I was little, and my dad and my brothers would watch wrestling or football or basketball, I would be in the living room, but like I said, I had a Fire Kindle, so I'd like be on my Kindle, but I would also be watching the games or wrestling. I've always enjoyed wrestling. I really enjoy wrestling. I love wrestling. I literally have a picture, a like poster type of thing, WrestleMania 3 between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. Now I've watched that match, which that match is actually crazy. Hulk Hogan, now not a fan, is kind of problematic person, I've heard. I don't know, I've just heard Hulk Hogan is kind of a problematic person. Andre the Giant is awesome. I love Andre the Giant. Sadly, he passed away in the 90s, I believe. From a heart attack, I think. Another wrestler I really enjoy is The American Nightmare. I love The American Nightmare. I have a t-shirt somewhere. Don't know where it is. But I love The American Nightmare. He was awesome. I just love wrestling in general. And besides Logan Paul, he needs to go. I don't understand why he's there. He said he was gonna retire because he had a kid. As far as I know, that's not true still. He said it on a podcast, or his own podcast, I think, but as far as I know, he's still wrestling and his kid has been born. But I don't enjoy Logan Paul and wrestling. I really don't. He doesn't bring anything to it besides just annoyance. I'm being so deadass. Especially it was either him, it's either Logan or Jake, whatever, who showed that thing back in the day on YouTube that was up for a long time, actually.
God, he's hanging. Bro, did we just find a dead person?
I think there's still footage of it on YouTube somewhere. I'm not gonna say what it was. Something in the woods in Japan. If you know, you know. The fact that those guys got into boxing and wrestling is insane. Also, the fact that he paid, from what I heard, he paid Mike Tyson to beat him. Like, I understand Mike Tyson is almost 60 years old. Okay, he's old. He's getting up there. He's slower. He's older. A lot of blows to the head. But really, why? Really? It's just kind of like disrespecting Mike Tyson at that point. But, you know, this isn't a rant video. This is a rant about me video, not a rant about wrestling and Logan Paul and Jake Paul being irrelevant still. Which is honestly sad. I don't know why they are, but they are. And it's frustrating. I hope you enjoyed that video and got to know me a little bit more, and there will be videos out soon. More videos. I don't know what yet. It will take me time to write scripts for certain videos that I have to make, that I want to make. But videos like this, I'll just sit down and look up a topic and talk about it. Either about wrestling, TikTok, the ban that happened for like 12 hours and then it came back. What's actually going on that they try to distract us from, that's actively going on. It's fucking snowing in Florida. So live with that and do some research on that. Fucking whatever. So maybe the next video will be a full scripted video, or it'll be another video like this where I'll just stick to a certain topic and I'll talk about it and we'll just have fun with it like we did with this video. Also, I have like this much into my pop. It's kind of giving me a stomach ache, kind of like cream soda does. Kind of giving me a stomach ache. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you had fun and just enjoyed these types of videos, because I enjoy these types of videos and I'm excited to make more of these types of videos. So I hope you please stick around. Please turn on those post notifications, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and also follow my TikTok for updated YouTube videos. So whenever I post a video, I'll take a clip and I'll post it to this TikTok account. But also I'll make a comment on the YouTube channel community page thingy. Whenever a new video is coming out or getting ready to come out or is posted that nobody really knows about yet. So please turn on post notifications. Please leave a like, comment, share with all your friends, and please subscribe and please follow this TikTok account to get more updates about videos and when they're coming. So I really hope you enjoy this video, and thank you and goodbye.